Hola people, welcome back to my channel, you beautiful, loyal, three creatures, you. But for the ones that are new here, hi, my name is Monica, but you can call me Mooney or even Miss Aborted because this mess over here has survived an abortion. Today, for a change of scenery, I'm in front of my window in my bedroom in order to get some natural light for at least my last look. Today we are here to play again with Glamlite and Mikayla's eyeshadow palette. Guys, you know how I feel about this. If you've seen the previous video, I did a review on this palette and I included like 9 eyeshadows or even 10 eyeshadows to create that look. If you're interested, you can go ahead and check it out. But because this palette is making me so creative, I wanted to do 3 more looks on it, even though with this palette you can do like 10, 20, 30 different looks. It's crazy how versatile this palette is. This look is one of those 3 looks, so if you're interested how I created this look and the rest of them, please keep on watching. I already went ahead and I primed my eyes with the P.Louise base, and now I'm taking Willow on a fluffy Real Techniques brush, the Essential Crease brush, and I'm placing the shade in the outer corner of my crease. I'm just placing the shade, I'm not blending it because I'm gonna do that with the next shade. So just here I wanna kind of start creating the shape of the look. Then on another fluffy brush, this is the one that is coming with all the naked palettes. The fluffy side, I'm taking Buffalo Chicken and I'm buffing in that color in my crease towards the inner corner, and with the leftover, I'm blending towards my temple. Throughout all of the looks that I'm gonna show you today, guys, you're gonna notice that I'm doing the same trend, and that is I always go back and forth between the colors to re-intensify them. The only thing that I'm doing here differently is that I'm taking that Willow shade and I'm blending it a little bit towards the Buffalo Chicken, and then I'm taking that shade again in order to bring back that beautiful orange color. Now on another fluffy Morphe M433 brush, I'm taking Iconic and I'm placing it towards my eyebrow and towards that Buffalo Chicken in the inner corner of my crease. Now I'm gonna take the same brush that I used to apply my eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna clean up this area so we can mimic cut crease, even though we won't go through the trouble to do that. And on my finger, I'm taking Simping and I'm placing it in the first third of the lid. This shade is so beautiful and gentle. It's just a Barbie dream. Then I realized that Immaculate is the shade that will perfectly blend with the previous shimmer, Simping. And at last I took Portagee and I placed it the outer corner of my lid to connect it with that dark Willow shade. Now for my waterline, I'm using this beautiful purple color that I thought is gonna match, and I'm gonna list this eyeliner in the description box below. Then I'm gonna take pot 2 on a fluffy Eco Tool brush, and I'm gonna blend it with a pencil brush also from Eco Tool with Buffalo Chicken. And in the inner corner of my under eye, I'm gonna place Iconic with another pencil brush from Kaleidos. Now I'm gonna take Glow Up and I'm gonna use the same shade for my inner corner and also from my brow bone on another pencil brush from Shaka that is called 510. And this is how the looks look without falsies, just with my mascara done. And I'm gonna compare it on the other side. I already have some falsies, and you can see the look looks pretty good both with falsies and without. And this is the finished look. I added some gems, and again, whatever I'm using on my face, you can see all of the products in the description box below. And here is me fooling around because every time I put on makeup I feel so special. Second look, same thing. On a prime eye, I'm taking Willow, also on the Urban Decay brush, but the other dense side. And I'm just gonna place it like a eyeliner. Then on an Eco Tool brush, I am taking Hot Cocoa and I'm just placing it above the previously placed shade. And I'm not blending that much because this look can go out of control really easily. This is that type of foxy eye look and we don't want to mess it up. Just you want to place the color first and then later you're gonna blend more. Now this step is not really necessary. What I did is I also blended beneath the eyeliner because this will be an eyeliner kind of look. You don't have to do this, but I did want to connect it with my under eye eyeshadows. So now I'm taking a fluffy Real Techniques brush and I'm taking Harley and I am starting to actually blend. And just like with the previous look, I'm gonna go back and forth like bazillion of times until I'm happy with the eyeshadow consistency, opacity, and blending. This look, guys, supposed to be like kind of everyday natural look for me, guys, but you will see at last, even though I wanted to do just a matte and simple natural look, I just went ahead and I added craziness to it as usual. Now I'm gonna take this eyeliner brush and I'm gonna take Willow again, and you can see I am trying to mimic an eyeliner and to make it stronger. On the same brush that I used previously, I am taking Willow and I'm placing it in the inner corner of my crease, and then I am blending it out with Hot Cocoa and again with Harley. And you can see by this moment, pretty neutral, pretty brownie shades are being just used, and I was like really content and happy that I was following what I wanted to do, and that was just me using neutral colors. I am taking a detailed eyeliner brush and I'm also trying to mimic a cut crease. On this channel, you will see me always trying to do complicated things in the most easy way possible, or to cheat my way out. I am taking the same brush that I was applying my eyeshadow primer with, and I'm gonna clean up that area again to mimic a cut crease. And then I'm taking the best color, guys, which is this minty matte shade towards pastel on a fluffy Eco Tool brush, and I'm just placing it, and then slowly I'm gonna start blending it with the leftover that I have it on my brush towards the previously placed colors of Hot Cocoa. And I'm just doing this slowly so it will gradually disappear into nothingness. Use your finger, use whatever you can. Now for my under eye, I'm using the same eyeliner in my waterline. I am taking now Willow again on the same brush that I used to mimic the eyeliner, blending it out with Hot Cocoa and connecting that outer corner of my eye. And at last I'm taking MJ on a pencil brush, and that is it, guys. That is the finished look. Ignore my hairstyle here. I was preparing to record another video, and that's it, guys. That is the second look. The last look that we're gonna do today is inspired by Miss Mikayla herself, and I actually didn't see this on her TikTok because I cannot have TikTok in China where I am, but I saw it through other people reposting her look, and I really loved it. I don't concretely remember which shades did she use to create the look, but I can guess because it was partially green and partially purple look, and I love it. It reminds me of this Beetlejuice kind of glam look, or we can say Joker kind of glam look. And hopefully today, because I'm recording in front of the window, my bird won't go crazy, and that is the reason why I'm speaking flat, in a flat tone, because the moment that I am expressing my real emotions and I am more active, the bird is always going crazy. So in case you hear her, I apologize, but I do my best to edit out the silence. So first things first, I'm gonna take Frisky on a fluffy Real Techniques brush, and I'm gonna apply it in the outer corner of my eye. Stamping motions, and then at last I'm gonna blend out a little bit. So first I'm gonna stamp, because this dark purple color, we're gonna blend it out with another color. I already did this look the other day when I was like trying out the palette, and unfortunately didn't have time to record it, because like every time you do this look, whenever you're playing with makeup, it's always better than whenever I'm doing it on camera. So a lot of people complimented the look, even men, which is a miracle. Okay, and on another fluffy Real Techniques brush, I'm gonna take pot 2, and I'm gonna start blending out 50% in the previous shade. I'm gonna start blending out the previous shade, because we want to smoke out this look and drag it all the way out. This look, I think it's gonna be such a fun look, especially if you want to do some kind of glam version of the Joker or Beetlejuice for Halloween. Of course, you can add other details, but definitely the eye look can go for that. And I know it's barely October, and I'm already thinking of all the Halloween looks that I might and hopefully will do. Then I'm gonna take another fluffy brush from Morphe M433, and I'm gonna take MJ, just a touch of MJ, and I'm gonna blend out the edges and drag out this look. So you see this purple is more pastel-y, but I don't want this shade to be visible. I'm just using it to blend out the previous color, and then I'm gonna go back and follow all the steps through. And the last step, instead of using MJ, I'm just gonna go with an empty brush, so I will not add more of that pigment, because I really like the previous purple tone. And I will extend this look all the way out, but I'm gonna leave a little bit space on my brow bone. Okay, and now even though it looks messy, don't worry, I'm gonna clean this up. And also I'm gonna apply the same shades underneath my eye. It's gonna be connected. So I'm gonna go quickly to re-intensify all the colors, and as I said, I'm gonna use the dark purple, the lighter purple, and then with an empty brush I'm just gonna blend out the rest of it, because I don't want to add more of the pastel shade. So see you in a bit. It was definitely very ballsy of me to do my full face first before I do this eye look, but I'm gonna go and suffer the consequences of my decisions. 300 years later, I'm back, and I'm taking Loop on a fluffy S2 Kaleidos brush, and that is the beautiful, a little bit grungy green, and I'm gonna place it in the front part of my eye, or the inner corner, above the crease or on the crease. And then slowly I'm gonna blend in a circular motion towards my eyebrow and that purple, so we can create the gradient blend. You will think it's difficult, but it's quite easy to blend greens and purples. Stamp, 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 and then the same thing, blend towards the eyebrow and the purple in circular motions. By the way, I wanted to tell you, when I did this look the other day, I was out and I stayed over at my brother's place, and I somehow fell asleep with this makeup. And even though we were out and drinking and partying, and the eyeshadows didn't budge. They were perfect. Besides, you know, like my eyeliner, because I also did an eyeliner. Besides my eyeliner that was a little bit messed up, the shades and everything stayed put. And whenever you're happy with the green pigmentation and with the placement, just take your finger or a flat brush. I prefer my finger because right now I don't have any nails on, so it's easier to dip my fingers in the shimmers and apply them wherever I want in a more precise and opaque way. And I'm gonna take Stunning and I'm gonna apply it on my lid. And whenever I think that the pigment is already gone, I'm gonna stamp a little bit above, because I want some of the shimmers to go in the above area where the matte green is. This shade, guys, I can wear it every day till the rest of my life. Portage or Portage, I'm not sure, but I'm taking Portage. I hope I'm not too rough, and I'm placing it in the outer corner so I can blend the green shimmer easily with the purples. And then I'm gonna take my other finger where I have some leftovers of the green, and then I'm gonna swipe towards the purple, and I'm gonna alternate between the fingers. For the lower lid, I'm gonna take Frisky again on a small fluffy Eco Tool brush, and I'm just gonna stamp it close to my eye. On another Eco Tool but pencil brush, I'm gonna take Pot 2, and I'm gonna slowly blend out Frisky gently, because this color is also pretty pigmented. It's not Halloween yet to drag out this look that much. I'm gonna take Loop, and I'm not gonna put any shimmers under my eye, and I'm just gonna stamp and connect Loop with the other colors. Okay, now I'm gonna apply as thin as possible eyeliner, and I'll be back in a second. Finally, I added half purple, half green eyeliners in my waterline. I added some gems. Everything will be listed in this description box below, and this is the final and third look. And that's it, guys. That is it for today. If you like this video and if you want to see more videos with a similar content to this one, where I'm challenging myself to do interesting but still wearable looks depending on what wearable is according to your definition, like and subscribe. It is for free, and you will see more of this mess over here. Until next time, toodaloo. Those looks, blah 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 blah.